Hi guys, good morning. My name is Ice. I'm from Beijing, China. Now, I am standing at Qianmen Street, which is one of the most famous landmarks on central axis of Beijing. In this episode, we will explore Qianmen Commercial Street, also known as Qianmen Dashilan in Chinese. This is an ancient commercial street in the old city of Beijing. Qianmen Street is one of the most iconic shopping streets, gathering many old brand enterprises. It is not only a bustling street, but also a real-life scene of old city, stretching along the city's central axis and having a story of 600 years to tell. This commercial street can be traced back in the Ming Dynasty. Initially, it was a bustling commercial center that connected Imperial City with the common residential area. Over the centuries, many merchants sold silk, tea, and handicrafts here, while the locals flocked here to buy some food and daily necessaries on the street. Many of the historical stores stand the stand of time, century pastry shops, and traditional pharmacies, the shoe stores, the hat stores, the old brand restaurant, which is still in business today. Their wooden classical buildings still remain the charming of the old Beijing. Before introducing Qianmen Street, I will show you something about the building behind me, Yangmen Gate. There are two buildings standing behind me. They were all called Qianmen in the old days, also known as Yangmen Gate. These two buildings are Yangmen Gate Tower and Yangmen Arrow Tower, respectively. And this is Yangmen Arrow Tower. Yangmen Gate Tower is behind it. Talking about the city gates in the Ming and Qing dynasties, there's a popular saying, 内九外七皇城四 in Chinese. What does it mean? 内 means the inner city. 九 is 9. 外 is meaning the outer city. 七 is 7. 皇城 meaning the imperial city. 四 is 4. So that is, the inner city had 9 gates. The outer city had 7 gates, and the imperial city had 4 gates in the old days. Please look at this map of old Beijing. The inner city is above, and the outer city is below, so it is the shape of convex. The imperial city is located inside the inner city, which had 4 gates. They are Tianmen, Dianmen, Donganmen, and Xianmen, which is mean the gate of heavenly peace, the gate of earthly peace, the gate of eastern peace, and gate of western peace, respectively. In addition, the imperial palace, known as the Forbidden City, is located inside the imperial city. So it can be seen in ancient times, there were strict guard system that's protecting the security of the royal family. However, one of the 9 gates in the inner city we are looking at right now is Yangmen Gate, known as Qianmen, which is only one of the 9 gates remain in the inner city. In the past, there were city walls connecting the 9 gates, but now it was all taken down, including the inner wall, the city wall, and the city gates, except Yangmen Gate. That was a great pity in Beijing's history. Look! Please make a guess what's this. It's very popular that people take this bootleg, like passport when traveling. They can get a stamp on the bootleg. For example, if you're traveling the Forbidden City, you can get a Forbidden City shaped stamp in the souvenir shop. Every city spot have souvenir shop. We'd have the stamp for it. Today, I will hold this bootleg and take you to every famous stores on Qianmen Street. In this way, it shows the come here before. You can hold this bootleg as a memory. Okay, look at here. There's a colorful archway with 3 Chinese characters on it. Zheng Yangmen. It marks the starting point of Qianmen Street. This is a photo-taking spot, and it is must-visit photo-taking location in Qianmen Street. So if you come here, you have to take a photo from here under this colorful archway, like this or this. It's a very good photo on Qianmen Street. Right now, I am standing at Qianmen Shopping Street, which is a part of Beijing Central Axis. It was listed as the World Cultural Heritage Site by UNESCO last year. The central axis of Beijing is north to south line that ran through the heart of the city. The history of 700 years. It straddles the Bell and Drum Tower in the north to Yongle Gate to the south, spanning 7.8 kilometers. Many iconic landmarks standing along the central axis, such as the Bell and Drum Towers, Jingshan Park, the Forbidden City, Tiananmen and Tiananmen Square, Zhengyangmen Gate Tower, and Yongdingmen Gate, all reflecting the ancient China's urban planning philosophy, symmetry, and order. Qianmen Street is the name of part of Central Axis, located south of Tiananmen Square and connected the inner city and the outer area, and has been a elaborate commercial street, lending historical charm and modern vitality. Do you know what your must-try cuisine when you come to Beijing? There are 2 major cuisines that you must try: Beijing roast duck and hot pot. Among them, the most representative restaurant for Beijing roast duck is the time-honored brand Quanmen. Quanmen is a chain store. Currently, it has over 20 branches in Beijing. This one is the Qianmen Street is the first one. Tourists who come to Beijing all want to have a taste of Beijing roast duck because it is the most typical local flavored food in Beijing. Beijing roast duck has a history of over 600 years, dating back to the Ming Dynasty. This is a very famous clothing shop named Rui Fuxiang. It is a time-honored enterprise in Beijing and has already over 100 years. This is Rui Fuxiang, a well-known clothing brand in Old Beijing. It has originated in 1893 as founder was Ming Dynasty. During the Qing Dynasty, many people in the imperial court wore important clothing. So the founder wanted to open the clothing store in the business commercial area of Beijing. The fabrics, the design, and pattern were all designed by himself. So that's why Rui Fuxiang appeared in Qianmen Street. At that time, silk-made cheongsam were sold, all the handmade. So the lowest price of cheongsam was no than 900 RMB. The materials were from Jiangsu and Zhejiang provinces because they were all expensive. Only the nobles and dignitaries could afford the Rui Fuxiang. The fabrics was comfortable to wear, excellent quality. In the past, old people or Beijing people or wealthy family only have the opportunity to buy Rui Fuxiang during the festivals or the wedding date. Okay, let's go inside and have a look. This is all made of silk. It's very smooth and very good quality. Look at this. Do you like it? Okay, look at this dressing. Oh, so beautiful. So please look at this. This is cheongsam, which means 旗袍 in Chinese. If I wear it, it's very look beautiful, right? I like purple. And I like this cheongsam very, very much. Okay, I'll try this one. Okay.
The Beijing-style cheongsam originated in Beijing and is fairly traditional and conservative. It is typically handmade. It maintains the traditional straight and aligned silhouette, and often has embroidery and elaborate adornments. It is also characterized by its wide piping. The Beijing-style cheongsam expresses Chinese culture in its style. The production of a Beijing cheongsam is complex.
This is the most famous traditional Chinese medicine store in Chinese, Tong Ren Tang. The secret to royal family members' health. It has a long history, founded in 1669 in Emperor Kangxi's period and the Qing Dynasty. It has a history of more than 350 years. Since 1733, it has provided royal medicine for the empress and empresses of the Qing Dynasty and served 188 years for 8 emperors. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. It is very famous superstar product in Tong Ren Tang Pharmacy. It is so famous because it has saved the life of Emperor and Empress daughter Cixi in the Qing Dynasty. I will tell you later why it is so important. Please remember this name, Angong Niu Huang Wan in Chinese.
The reason why Tongren Tang is famous is that it has saved the lives of many emperors and empresses. According to the record, in 1735, Emperor Yongle had a long-term fever and was seriously ill. Even with life-threatening, court doctors tried to find a cure, but the condition did not get better. It was not until the pharmacists of Tongguantang developed a formula and made a decoction with rare herbs such as wild ginseng and snow lotus. Within a few days, the emperor's condition improved significantly and healed, consolidating the status of Tongguantang as a royal medicine. Another story, at the end of the Qing Dynasty, Empress Dowager Cixi's chronic headache became more and more serious. The pharmacist of Tongguantang studied her daily life and physical condition and made a formula according to her constitution. Empress Dowager Cixi's condition for many years suddenly improved, which won Cixi's appreciation. She said that Tongguantang's medicine was the best magic medicine in the world. Tongren Tang, with its unique prescription, high-quality raw materials, exquisite craftsmanship, and extraordinary therapeutic effects. It is widely known at home and abroad, and sold to more than 40 countries and regions. Finally, it has rich cultural connotations. Tongguantang traditional Chinese medicine culture has been included in the first batch of National Intangible Cultural Heritage Representative lists, which plays a unique role in promoting the development of traditional Chinese medicine and inheriting traditional Chinese medicine culture.
Okay, I'm standing here. Please look at these two sculptures, very interesting. And looking this, who is this lady? This lady is very famous in Beijing's history during the late Qing Dynasty. She is Empress Dowager Cixi, a dragon lady, a powerful lady. And this man, he's not a man, he is a eunuch. You know the eunuch? And he is the chief eunuch in the Qing Dynasty in the Forbidden City. And he is holding, please look at this. This is a very famous food in Beijing. This is the forced pork apple. And this food is the favorite food of Empress Dowager Cixi. And look at this store. This is Tianfu Hao. Tianfu Hao is a famous brand of meat product. It's most well known for its sauced pork elbow. The secret lies in its unique cooking method, using high quality pork, matching it with over 10 kinds of Chinese herbs and spices, and simmering slowly over low heat. This makes the meat tender, flavorful, and not greasy. For generations of Beijingers, Tianfu Hao products are not only just a food, they are a memory of taste. Even today, many people still buy it as a gift during the festival. It's a classic example of Beijing traditional food culture, keeping its old classic shape the lives while being loved by people all the time. Another reason why Tianfu Hao sauced pork elbow are so famous, it is that it was favored by Empress Dowager Cixi in the old days. This is a very famous brand in Beijing, and this is a shoe store, and named Tongshenghe in Chinese. And the famous for this brand is the man-made shoes. All the shoes are man-made. It's very famous and very comfortable to wear. 要老是吧？
他要是做这个手工布鞋，比他要
而且就是过去宫廷里边达官显贵他们穿的基本上都是同生和的是吧？
是，他也叫贡鞋。
Look at this store. This is Tongshenghe. Tongshenghe is a famous ancient shoe store in Beijing. The history of over 100 years. It was founded in 1902, which means it has been making and selling shoes for more than a century. What is its distinctive feature for it? It's famous for its handmade shoes, especially qipao shoes. which is mean the shoes that matches the traditional Chinese dress, 旗袍. Do you know 旗袍? Changsam. These shoes are not only comfortable to wear, but also of classic, elegant designs. Many people love them because they key the traditional craftsmanship of life. Over the years, Tongshenghe has kept of good quality, while also as adding some new style to fit modern taste. Look at this restaurant, which is mean 炸酱面 in Chinese. 炸酱面 is a very famous noodle restaurant in Beijing. So you can see many people here, they are waiting for the lunch of noodle. So this noodle named 炸酱面 in Chinese, you remember? And this shop is a souvenir shop named Beijing Jingtailan in Chinese. Beijing is Beijing. Jingtailan is a very famous handmade souvenir in Beijing. Cloisonné. It's very famous and very colorful, very beautiful souvenirs. I can see this is the best souvenir you can buy if you come to Beijing. Okay, let's have a look inside. Okay, look at these items in the shop. And this is the vase, and this is the boxes, and all the small items. This is all made of copper, and this is called the cloisonné. It is very famous souvenir in Beijing. Have you ever heard of the hot pot in Beijing cuisine? It is a very popular hot pot restaurant that started in 1903, especially popular in North China. After the founding of the new China, the Chinese government supported the minority traditional industry. So Donglai-shu's scale was growing rapidly, and it started to play an important role in diplomacy between China and other countries. Some national leaders came to taste Donglai-shu. Nowadays, Donglai-shu is one of the most important halal restaurants. The key of fresh mutton, things like license are cut from high-quality lamb, so tender that it can be cooked in boiling broth in just a few seconds. The broth is usually clear, made with water, ginger, green onion, and sometimes herbs to bring out the mutton nature flavors. People can dip the cooked mutton in sauces like the sesame paste or chili oil. It often enjoyed with vegetables, noodles, and other ingredients, making it a warm, communal meal perfect for gathering, especially in cold weather in Beijing. But now, people enjoy the whole year around as the same as Beijing roast duck, or the must-eat Beijing cuisine if you come to Beijing. Please look at this restaurant. It is very famous in Qianmen Dashilan. The name of the restaurant was given by Emperor Qianlong in the Qing Dynasty. It is set on the year of 1738 on the New Year's Eve. Of the 17th year of Emperor Qianlong's period, Emperor Qianlong went to Tongzhou for a private visit. On the way back to Imperial City, he passed through this Qianmen Dashilan, hungry and thirsty. At that time, all the shop and restaurant has already closed, but only this restaurant still opened. Emperor Qianlong entered the restaurant for dinner. Surprisingly, the food was so delicious because the delicate fine dining. Emperor Qianlong was very happy. When he heard about the restaurant have no name at that time, so Emperor Qianlong said, only one place to eat opening in the city, so let's call it Du Yi Chu. Du means Imperial City, Yi Chu means only one place opening. After he returning the Forbidden City, Emperor Qianlong wrote 3 Chinese characters, Du Yi Chu, on the plaque and sent it to the restaurant by officials. Since the son of Qianlong came, the plaque, and so the reputation of the restaurant was greatly improved. Since then, celebrities and dignitaries began to have the banquet one after another, and the business has become more and more prosperous. During Emperor Tongzhu's period, 7 kind of stir-fried were added in the restaurant. More importantly, it began to operate the toast, wheat, and fried triangle, which all the snacks in Beijing. Since then, Du Yi Chu has officially entered a rank of famous restaurant in Old Beijing. Please look at this. And this is Emperor Qianlong, and this is one of the officials, and gave the plaque to this restaurant named Du Yi Chu. Okay, look at this tea house named Zhang Yiyuan Tea House. In Beijing, there's a popular saying, 南有张一元，北有吴裕泰, which is mean in the old city of Beijing, the people who lived in the south city loved Zhang Yiyuan Tea House, and the people lived in northern part who liked the Wu Yutai Tea House. It is a very famous saying in Chinese. So please remember this tea house named Zhang Yiyuan. Look at this store. This store named Wang Mazi. It's a store about scissors. So the store name is Wang Mazi Scissors. Wang is the surname, and who has very spot on his face. So his name is Wang Mazi. And this store is very famous for his scissors, with his good quality and materials, all very good. So now it's very popular to the ordinary family using it. Wang Mazi Scissors, very famous old brand enterprises. Okay, please look at this logo of this store, Wang Mazi Scissors. And just to mention, Wang Mazi is a man, and today is very honored. And this man is the generation of Wang Mazi, and he's the boss of this store. Okay, look at here. This is also a very famous time-honored enterprises, Xiang Hao. It has already over 100 years history. It is famous for his silver making. So let's have a look. Okay, please look at these silver bracelets. Very beautiful. And a very interesting thing, there's a slogan on the outside of this store. It is said, if you buy silver and the golden for free. Very interesting, right? Very beautiful, right? It's all made of silver. So very bling bling, very bustling. I like it very much. Okay, let's have a try. And this is the silver bracelet. Beautiful, right? I'm also standing on Qianmen Street. Apart from this main street, there are two hutong in Qianmen Street, and this is one of them. According to the Chinese pronunciation, and the three Chinese characters on it is 大栅栏. But interesting thing, I am a local people, and I am the native Beijingers. I call it 大石栏. So according to the pronunciation, we can recognize if this person is the local people or from the other provinces. If you are local people, I call it 大石栏. And if you are not Beijingers, the people will call it 大栅栏. Very interesting, different dialect pronunciation. Apart from the main street in Qianmen Street, here are some hutong like 鲜鱼口 and 大石栏 on the opposite side, all very famous. Look at this. 鲜鱼口 in Chinese. 鲜 means fresh. 鱼 means fish. 口 means entrance. So 鲜鱼口, these three Chinese characters meaning the entrance of fresh fish. The origin of the name 鲜鱼口 is mainly related to its history as a fish market and geographical environment. In the Ming Dynasty, there was an ancient river nearby. A fisherman fished the river and sold fresh fish nearby, gradually forming a fish market. Thus, it was called 鲜鱼 Alley at that time. And later we named 鲜鱼口, meaning the entrance of the fresh fish. There are also many shops and restaurants here. In each restaurant, we can see many time-honored enterprises. Let's go and have a look. There's a popular saying in Beijing, 张一元 Tea House in the South City, while Wu Yu Tai in the North. Both of them are famous Chinese long-established tea houses in Beijing. They mainly operate the jasmine tea and are deeply favored by the local people. The people in the south of Beijing like the tea of Zhang Yiyuan Tea House, just mentioned, while the people in North City liked Wu Yu Tai. And this is Wu Yu Tai, founded in 1887 in the Qing Dynasty. It was founded by Wu Xishan. In addition, Wu Yu Tai also launched a tea market, tea food, tea ice cream, and other tea deep processed products, which are deep loved by young people. Look at this. They are queuing for what? Please make a guess. And Wu Yu Tai Tea House now adds some new elements. For example, the Wu Yu Tai Jasmine Tea House and tea mooncake. So many young people loved it. Every day they have a long queue for the tea ice cream. Okay, I will introduce you a very famous Beijing snack. Look at the slogan. 门钉肉饼 in Chinese. 门钉 is the shape of doornail. 肉饼 is a kind of meat pie. So it is very famous in Beijing. 门钉肉饼. And actually, this is a meat pie that's shaped like a doornail. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, look at this 门钉肉饼. And actually, this is a meat pie. And this is beef. And the shape of this 门钉肉饼, it looks like the doornail. It looks like? Okay, let me give it a bite. Very crispy. Very nice. So delicious. If you come to Beijing, you can have a try. Since last year, on the New Year's Eve, a giant peony flower bowl was placed on Qianmen Street. It is a stunning decorative masterpiece that has become a popular attraction and photo hotspot. The giant peony flower bowl is located in a narrow lane just a short walk from the north entrance of Qianmen Street. After passing through, you can see this floating giant in the air. With a diameter of about 10 meters, the huge flower bowl is fixed between two buildings by air cables. The surface of the bowl is painted with large peonies, and there are also many flower patterns as decorations, which looks extremely beautiful and vivid. Peony are known as the king of flowers in China and symbolize the wealth, good fortune, happiness, and prosperity. The giant peony flower bowl not only add a beautiful scenery to Qianmen Street, but also conveys these positive and auspicious meanings. In the evening, when the sunset glows shine on it, the peony flower bowl becomes even more bright and charming. And when the lights are turned on, the layers of titles are illuminated, creating a dreamy and gorgeous effect. Now I'm going to take an experience of VR in Qianmen Street. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go. Let's have a special experience.可以走吗？
对，可以走，道是平的。
我天哪，害怕！
您别这样推着小朋友。
这有一个坑。
没事，你往前走啊。
可以往前走吗？我天呀，我害怕！
没事，往前走吧，我扶着您。
我天哪！
没事，我扶着您。对，往前走，就立着往前，你往前走。So very excellent experience, very good. You must come here to experience. Amazing. On Qianmen Street, there are many old brand shops and restaurants. And here, there's a coffee shop, a very special place. Why it is very special? And this coffee shop named the People's Coffee Shop, which is mean 人民咖啡馆 in Chinese, full of Chinese elements. Let's have a look. Okay, after 1 hour waiting, finally I pick up
this wonderful ice cream from this coffee shop. And it is said this ice cream very famous. And look at this brand, 为人民服务 in Chinese, meaning serving the people free. So it's very interesting, right? So I can have a taste for you. If you come to Beijing, please remember, don't missing this wonderful ice cream from this coffee shop. Oh, nice. It's the flavored strawberry. It's my favorite. And this is the coffee from this famous coffee shop, 为人民服务 Cafe. And meaning this coffee can serve the people for free. It's honor for serving people. Very lovely, right? So I can have a taste. And what flavor? Oh, this is the cappuccino. Okay, please look at this shop behind me. This is the Peking Intangible Heritage Culture and Creative. Have you ever heard of the cutting paper? The cutting paper is also the Peking Intangible Heritage Culture. It is kind of paper. We can put it on the window. It is not a decoration, but also Beijing's culture. Now I'm still standing at Qianmen Street, and Qianmen Street has a history of over 600 years. So from the wall we can see this is the historical, and this wall is the antique. From the wall we can see this is the brick from Shandong Linqing province, and all the buildings and the street, including the walls, all very old. This is antique, I think. Hi, happy to see you again. And this is red wine. It's from Australia. And red wine is very popular in the Western country, you know. And make a guess what this. This is 豆汁儿 in Chinese. It is a very popular beverage snack in Beijing. It is Beijing's local food. And today, we can put these two beverages in the same dining table. It's really a historical strong. Okay, cheers. Let's talk about the 豆汁儿. And this is the Beijing's local culture. And this one is 胶圈儿 in Chinese. And 胶圈儿 is match of the 豆汁儿. So we can drinking 豆汁儿 while eating 胶圈儿 is very popular in Beijing. So that indicates I have already visited most of the time-honored empresses on the Qianmen Street. So please remember, when you come to Beijing next time, please remember you can hold this bootleg to every shop to stamp.